Hi folks, it's Rich here. First of all, apologies for missing WOW on Wednesday. It's now WOW on Friday. Been away with work, so I haven't had an opportunity. But before we get into that, here is an acoustic guitar. So the beautiful Savannah is still being repaired and upgraded. So I've got a loan me here, which is keeping me going. So I've got something to play. Anyway, let's put this down for a second. So the topic that I wanted to address today, well, on Wednesday really, was, and this is not going to be relevant to everybody, but for those who it is, or those who will have an opinion, that's great. And for those who are thinking about it, this might be useful. And it's about tattoos. It's a really emotive topic, tattoos. Lots of people have got them, lots of people don't like them, lots of people think other people don't like them. Some people worry about work, some people worry about social stigma with tattoos. That's my fingers, by the way. I picked up the guitar for a week and I've picked up this acoustic and just been playing it for about half an hour. Tattoos. Now, obviously I've got a tattoo here on my forearm, as you can see. I also have one that goes up here, around the corner, and up here a little bit further and over there. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is a couple of reasons really. Is I know people who've got tattoos, and some of them have got tattoo regret because they got something they didn't want. They got something that was maybe topical or poignant at the time and no longer is, or they just got a bad tattoo done. You know, not a very good tattoo artist. So, see, my opinion on a tattoo is that everyone has them for a different reason, and so they should. And I'd be interested to hear why you might have your tattoos. But my tattoos are stories, really, about me and what's sort of a bit of a journey about me, what's happened, and a bit, sounds a bit deep this, but you know, a bit about what's under the skin for me, really. So my tattoos, instead of being, I like that picture, can I have one of those? Or I like a design, can you just draw on me, please, Mr. Tattoo Artist? My tattoos mean something to me because they're about me and about my sort of journey through life, really. And which is clearly not ended, and there is more to be done on them. But I just wanted to raise it because in terms of like tattoo regret, I think if you've got something that is very topical for a given point in time, perhaps that is something to think about whether you want that. It might be 20 years later and it's not topical, relevant or anything, but also it's also not offensive. It might remind you of something good or why you had it. But also it might be something that will remind you of something that you perhaps didn't want. I know you can have things lasered these days and you can have them tattooed over as well, have them covered up, but it's just a little thought really. So for me, tattoos are about something personal rather than just a drawing for the sake of a drawing. And I know other people's will be, like I said, will be different. So I suppose I can't really offer people advice, can you, about tattoos, because they're a very personal thing. But my experience from a work point of view, sales, as you know, there's no stigma attached to it. I wear a t-shirt. It hasn't affected me in any way. So I think they're a lot more acceptable, if you like, than they ever were before. That's certainly in the UK. I don't know what it's like for you guys in Canada and the States and Germany and Denmark and other places who tune in and watch my videos. So I'd be interested to know what people think about them over there. But there are also some tattoo artists are specialists in particular types of things. So some are good in doing colour stuff, others are good in doing just like the black and white kind of work. So I think if it's on your mind, then I think you've got to think about why you're doing it. This one here, Cocopelli, it's a South American bit of folklore. It's a little chap. He used to go around villages with his flute, spreading good word, having food with him, and leaving the ladies pregnant on his travels. As a bit of a scally scamp. I'm not saying that's like me, but I just thought he was quite a cheerful fella and unoffensive. And I had a picture of this, of Cocopelli, on my wall for about 3 years before I decided that I wanted that, because I thought, well, if in years and years to come, it's not really topical, offensive, or you could be deemed as being sort of nothing here, if you like, So I thought, well, I can't really get bored with it, because if I do get to a point where I'm like, it doesn't really mean anything to me anymore, I'm not really interested in it, it's just a thing. But I didn't rush into it, is the point. And also what was behind it, I thought I quite liked. So I'd be really interested to hear what people's thoughts are in the country they're in on what the stigma is about tattoos and what people think about it. If you've got a tattoo yourself, whether you got one because you just like the design and you fancied a drawing on your body, or whether you got something that was important to you, or a reminder of something that's important to you, I'd be interested to know people's thoughts. But just for me personally, it's about having something about you and about your journey that says something about you. It's important, I think, to get the right tattooist for what you want to do. So don't be impulsive with it. Get if you want something colourful, get someone who's good at doing colour stuff or Japanese work or whatever it might be. So make sure you pick the right tattoo artist. And if you've got any doubts, then that for me tells me that it's the wrong thing to do. So don't just go diving in head first. So for today's on Wednesday, words of wisdom on Wednesday from this here Rich, it's yes, if you're having a tattoo, really think about it, don't go diving in. And then if you're definitely sure you want a tattoo, be sure that what it is that you're having inked on is, the reason why you want it. No matter what the reason is, but there's a firm reason. Make sure you also go to a good tattoo artist who knows what they're doing, particularly in that genre. So yes, so please comment, people with tattoos, and especially in different countries. We're really interested to hear what your thoughts are and what the culture is like for you. Right, thanks guys, catch you soon, bye.